Every Israelite should be talking about the mark of the beast, or the Great Reset. This is a video. This is a Rethink the Dollar. Jake goes into economics, but he goes into the scriptures and he speaks about the mark of the beast in this clip here. This is live. Okay, this is, as you can see, Klaus Schwab. He's supposedly the founder of the Davos Economic Forum in Switzerland. Great Reset will lead to a fusion. Fusion is when you take two or more things and put them together and make something else out of it. You have a lot of foods out there that are fusion foods, like a mixture of American and maybe Filipino or whatever. Anyway, it says, of our physical, digital, and biological identity. So let me let you listen.
And, especially if you are a believer and you happen to have had conversations about, end times and how things come to a whole, and just encouraging them in their faith, but say, hey, also remember these guys over here, they're working mighty hard to, put this upon you and your household. You might want to, pay attention to this. And ultimately, this is some great type stuff right here, that we can take this confession from this individual here and take it before the Lord and really begin to, pray on this. Pray on this, get the Lord involved, because once again, prayer right now is needed more than ever. And that's the first action step you can take, confession and then prayer. And then on top of that, all the other practical things you can do to prepare yourself, basically to remove yourself from the system as much as possible, because they're coming for each and every one of us in one form or another, whether it be with the school system for our kids, colleges for our kids, workforce, health insurance, financially. So, yeah, but anyway, I can ramble on and on and on. But I'm not going to. But what I want to do definitely is I'm going to put this in the chat here, because I would encourage those that are watching, those that are concerned, to share this information. If you have a social media platform yourself, Instagram, Facebook, put it out there and have some discussion about that, because a lot of people have not even seen it, and of course they won't see it unless you share it with them. And then here's some other stuff that I meant to bring up yesterday. UK citizens could be banned from going into work without proof of a COVID vaccination. So, when you see articles like this stuff doesn't just come out of thin air.
This is part of the Great Reset. Let me bring this back some.
Share this information,
because he did mention the mark of the beast.
Everything they're currently trying to do with the school system for our kids, colleges right now is needed more than put this upon you and you happen to have had conversations. But fusing all of that together into one, could see that quote, and I'm actually themselves overseeing and running this planet. They have, I guess, appointed him chief of this Great Reset. So the fact he can come out and be as bold and blunt as he wants to, and basically tell you what the goal is. Like, think about this. If more people could see that quote, and I'm actually going to play him saying it, doesn't that sound exactly like what we were told to expect from a biblical standpoint, of how if he plans on fusing all of that together into one single app, cell phone chip, pen, RFID chip, whatever you call it, doesn't that sound like some mark of the beast type stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's just my opinion. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. But I would definitely say this is an article here that you might want to slide it into the email box of some of your family and friends. Especially if you are a believer and you happen to have had conversations about,
I keep doing videos, or keep speaking about the mark of the beast, even if I don't want to. I want to do maybe a video on something else, but the mark of the beast keeps coming up, and this is one of the individuals I subscribe to, Rethink the Dollar, RTD. He does a lot of live streams, and he had a brother that I don't know if still down with GMS or formerly of GMS, I don't know, but he had called in the other day, this like a week ago, and he just broke it down to him that the mark of the beast is the microchip. And just as I said in the beginning of the video, every Israelite camp should be talking about the mark of the beast right now, because the reset, part of the great global reset, is getting everybody chipped. That's why it says Klaus Schwab, Great Reset, which is a global reset, will lead to a fusion of. A fusion is when you take two or more things and put them together and make something else. Whether it be music, it could be a form of hip hop and jazz, and that's considered a fusion of two forms of music. So in this case, the fusion is to make you a part of the internet. Hence the mark, which is the microchip. It says Klaus Schwab, Great Reset will lead to a fusion of our physical, digital, and biological identity. There's a term, and the term is, what is it? Biometrics. Bio meaning the body or the human body in this case, and metrics means measure. Now if you go to Google and you put in biometrics and you put in images, you'll see like a digital fingerprint, somebody finger putting their hand on some type of device to give them access. It's your body working with the digital world, the digital system. Like I said, I wanted to do a video on something else, but this subject keeps coming up. I clicked on the brother's video, and that's exactly what he was talking about. And he mentioned the biometrics, the fusion of the physical, digital, and biological, which is your body. Digital dealing with, everything is digital now. You don't have the old clocks, the alarm clocks, and clocks on the wall. The clock is on your cable box and your smartphone, and when you go when you hop into your your car, your SUV, it's all, the dashboard is all digital. It's press button, you press the screen, and we're in that age, we're in that digital age, and ultimately they want to include you into that physical, digital, and biological age. This is serious stuff for you camp leaders out there to act like this is not real. What Great Millstone is saying. Either one or two things happen. Either you made a deal with the devil and you know about it, but you got paid off, or you agreed not to teach it, and you agreed to deceive as many Israelites as you can, or the Most High just closed your eyes, or you're just simply stupid. The two major camps out there, ISUPK and IUIC, they still to this day, here it is almost less than 2 months shy of the beginning of 2021, and Esau is going to really move fast. He's talking about vaccinating everyone in America by force, and that's going to lead to the chip. And as I said in previous videos, that the destruction will not come. All these Israelite groups are talking about the Lord, when the Lord comes back and when the destruction takes place. But they don't realize that there has to be a major prophecy to take place before these things happen. And that's the mass chipping, which will begin with these vaccinations. I mean, I don't even have to go into the scriptures. We know the scriptures. Revelation, the 13th chapter, Revelation 15, Revelation 14, Revelation 16, Revelation 20. We're coming to the time of Jacob's trouble, where all hell will break loose. There's a new lockdown coming to the U.S., and it's supposed to be worse than the ones the one that we experienced going back 6, 7, 8 months ago. And nobody liked that first lockdown. And Esau is doing this. The elite of Esau is doing this to make you uncomfortable. And what he's going to do is he's going to give you normacy. He said, "Well, I'm going to give you normacy once you take that chip. Once you get vaccinated, and then ultimately when you get that chip, when you can buy and sell, and live, and go out and do what you want to do, the movies will be back, and you'll be able to, go out among people. You won't have to wear the mask. This is serious business. And for you camps out there to not get on the same page as a great millstone, it's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. Because we have 100% truth. And a lot of you, pretty much every video, if you don't do a topic on the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast should be mentioned in your videos. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. It's on to the next one.